Good morning everyone. Welcome to Narayana online video classes. Okay, in the ninth class, in coordinate geometry, today we are discussing about symmetric form of a line. What is that? Suppose there is a straight line which is passing through the point A of x1 comma y1, let us suppose that. And the line subtends, the line makes an angle theta with the positive direction of x-axis in anti-clockwise direction. That means the inclination of the line given. Okay, then we use the formula for finding the equation of the line. X minus x1 by cos theta is equal to y minus y1 divided by sin theta. We use this formula. This is called symmetric form of the line. And moreover, suppose here is a point, let us suppose P. If P is at a distance of A, above that point A, at a distance of r units, then the coordinates of P we can find by using the formula x1 plus r cos theta, comma y1 plus r sin theta. Here x1, y1 are the coordinates of the given point, and r is what? The distance of the required point from the given point A, and theta what is that? The inclination of that line. Same as if suppose I want the coordinates of a point Q. Now where is located Q? Below A, and suppose it is also at a distance of r. Then for finding Q, we use the same formula, but the sign will be changed. That means x1 minus r cos theta, comma y1 minus r sin theta. Okay, and those x is equal to x1 plus r cos theta, y is equal to y1 plus r sin theta. We are calling these parametric equations of the line. And combinedly also we can write x minus x1 by cos theta is equal to y minus y1 by sin theta is equal to r. And here r is what is that? The distance of the point x comma y, variable point, that is from the given point x1 comma y1, where theta what is that? Inclination of the line. Okay, next go to problems. Let us start. If the slope of a line that one passing through A of 2 comma 3 is 3 by 4, then the points on the line that are 5 units away from the given point, what is that? A, r dash. Okay, given a straight line, that straight line passing through what is that? 2 comma 3. That point is A. And the slope of that line, what is that? 3 by 4, that is given. Okay, now we want to find out the points on the line. Those are 5 units away from the given point A. See the solution. Suppose this is the line, and that line passing through A of 2 comma 3 he given. And he said that slope of that line m is equal to 3 by 4. Let us suppose that the inclination of this line is theta. Then tan theta is equal to what? Slope of the line tan theta is equal to 3 by 4. Now for finding sin and cos, let us suppose take the help of a right angle triangle. Okay, here angle let it be theta. Tan theta, opposite side 3 parts, and adjacent side to theta, what is that? 4 parts. Then hypotenuse, what is that? Square root of 3 square plus 4 square, 9 plus 16, 25, nothing but 5. Then cos theta, what is that? Adjacent side 4 by 5, and sin theta equal to opposite side to theta divided by hypotenuse, what is that? 3 by 5. Okay, hypotenuse 5 we are getting. That's why 3 by 5. Okay, now we want to find out 2 points on this line. One point is at a distance of 5 units, and there is also another point that is also at a distance of 5 units. That means those 2 points lies on the line on either side of that given point. That means one is above A, and 1 is below the given point A. Now P coordinates we want to find. Now what we use symmetric form of the line in that parametric equations. Given point, let it be x1 comma y1, and distance of the required point from the given point, what is that, r. Okay, and theta is the inclination. From that cos theta and sin theta we want. What is the formula? X1 plus r cos theta comma y1 plus r sin theta. Substitute x1 nothing but 2 plus r nothing but what is that, 5 into cos theta, what is that value, 4 by 5, and y1 3 plus r nothing but 5 into sin theta value, what is that, 3 by 5. 5 will be cancelled, here also 5 will be cancelled. 2 plus 4 6, 3 plus 3, what is that, 6. We get the point P. Similarly, we want to find out the coordinates of Q. Q lies below the given point. Given point, what is that, A. For that, Q lies below that. That's why in the same formula we use here minus. That means Q is equal to x1 minus r cos theta comma y1 minus r sin theta. That is equal to x1 nothing but 2 minus r nothing but 5. Cos theta value, what is that, 4 by 5, and y1 3 minus r nothing but 5. Sin theta, what is that, 3 by 5. That is equal to 5 will be cancelled. Here also 5 will be cancelled. 2 minus 4 minus 2, and 3 minus 3, what is that, 0. Okay. Now P and Q are the required values. Next. One of the diagonals of a square. If is the portion of the line what is the equation of the line? We given that x by 2 plus y by 3 is equal to the portion of the line, that portion intercepted between the coordinate axes. Okay, then the extremities of the other diagonal are what? Here observe. One of the diagonals of a square is the portion of this line, x by 2 plus y by 3 is equal to 2. And that portion of the line intercepted between the coordinate axes. Now we want to find out the extremities of the other diagonal. Okay, let us draw the figure. Suppose this is x-axis and y-axis. And the given line, like this I am drawing. This is x by 2 plus y by 3 is equal to, that is the equation of the line. And here, dividing by 2, x by 4 plus y by 6 is equal to 1. This in the form x by a plus y by b equal to 1. What is the x-intercept? 4. That's why that intersects here 4 comma 0. And y-intercept 6. That's why that intersects, the line intersects the y-axis at the point 0 comma 6. And this is the diagonal of a square. That means other diagonal, how it is? That perpendicularly bisect this diagonal. Now I am drawing, see, this is the square. Let us suppose that the coordinates A, B, C and D. Okay, we want to find out the extremities of the other diagonal BD. Okay, here observe. What is the slope of this one? The slope of this one is slope of this line minus coefficient of x 1 by 4 divided by coefficient of y 1 by 6. That is nothing but minus 6 by 4 minus 3 by 2. For this line AC, BD is perpendicular. That's why what is the slope of this line? 2 by 3. Because if two lines are perpendicular, the product of their slopes is equal to minus 1. Let us suppose that here theta is the inclination of this line BD. Then this is equal to what is that? Tan theta. Now take a right angle triangle. This is theta. Opposite side 2 parts and adjacent side to theta, what is that? 3 parts. And hypotenuse, square root of 2 square plus 3 square, 4 plus 9, that is nothing but 13. Now from that cos theta, what is that? Adjacent side to theta, 3 by root 13. And sin theta, what is that? Opposite side to theta divided by hypotenuse, 2 by root 13. We get that. And moreover, in a square, diagonal lengths are equal. BD and AC both are equal. Now BD is equal to AC, that is equal to square root of, here already 2 points we have. Let us suppose x1 y1 and x2 y2. x2 minus x1, 0 minus 4 whole square plus 16, and 6 minus 0 whole square, 36. That is equal to root of 52. That is nothing but 52, nothing but 4 into 13, 2 root 13 we can write. Okay, suppose the point of intersection is P. Now, P bisects BD. P bisects the diagonal BD. Now, BP length, PD length should be half of BD. That's why BP is equal to, and DP is equal to, what is that one? Half of BD. BD by 2. That is nothing but what is that? 2 root 13 divided by 2. Nothing but root of 13. Now let it be the length R. Now this is what is that? R. And next, also for the diagonal AC, P is what? Midpoint. Now midpoint formula x1 plus x2 by 2, comma y1 plus y2 by 2. That's why P coordinates what are they? 4 plus 0 by 2, 2, 0 plus 6 by 2, 6 by 2, nothing but 3. Okay, now this is x1 comma y1. Here observe, BD is the line. On that B and D coordinates we want to find. Okay, we taken theta is the inclination of the line and cos theta sin theta we have in our hands. And also P coordinates we have 2 comma 3, those are x1 y1. Now B and D coordinates we want to find. Those two are at a distance of R units. R nothing but what is that? Root of 13 from P. One is above and another one is below. Okay, let us find B and D by using parametric equations. Okay, B coordinates how to find. B is above the point P. That's why we use x1 plus R cos theta, comma y1 plus R sin theta. X1 nothing but 2 plus R nothing but what is that? The value of R, BP. What is that one? Root of 13. Into cos theta value, what is that? We get tan theta how much? The perpendicular is 2 by 3, and we take in triangle, this is 2 and this is 3, this is root of 13. Now cos theta is 3 by root 13, comma y1 nothing but 3 plus R into nothing but root of 13 into sin theta, what is that? Theta opposite side 2 divided by hypotenuse, what is that? Root of 13. These two will be cancelled, these two also will be cancelled. Nothing but 5 comma 5. B coordinates we get. Similarly, D coordinates, D location, where is that? Below the point P. Okay, that's why for finding D is equal to what are the formula? Coordinates x1 minus V, because this point below the given point P, comma y1 minus R sin theta. Substitute them, x1 nothing but 2 minus R nothing but what is that? Root of 13 into cos theta value, what is that? 3 by root 13, comma y1 3 minus R nothing but root of 13, and sin theta, what is the root of 13. These two will be cancelled, these two also will be cancelled. 2 minus 3 minus 1, and 3 minus 2, what is that? 1. Okay. Now the extremities, that means the ends of the other diagonal of the square B and D. Okay, we are getting these coordinates. Here what we done? Here for this diagonal slope we taken, with that the perpendicular slope, what is that? Slope of BD we take. From that tan theta we are getting, where theta is the inclination of BD. From that sin theta and cos theta we taken, where theta is the inclination of BD. And next of all, because in a square the diagonals are perpendicularly bisect each other. Okay, P is the midpoint of AC, P coordinates we get. And also the diagonal lengths are equal. We know the endpoints of AC. From that BD length we get, that is 2 into root of 13. And P bisects BD, that's why BP length and DP length is half of BD. From that BP or PD is equal to what is that? 2 root 13 divided by 2. We are getting 13. That is the distance of the required points from the point P. That is the P is the point of intersection of the diagonals. And next we use the parametric equations for finding the coordinates P and D. Okay. Next move to other problem. If one vertex of an equilateral triangle is origin and the side opposite to it is x plus y is equal to 1, then orthocenter of the triangle is what? For the equilateral triangle, we want to find out the orthocenter. In an equilateral triangle, one vertex is origin given. The side opposite to that vertex origin, what is that? X plus y is equal to 1 given. Now we want to find out the orthocenter of the triangle. We use several methods, but by using here parametric equation, let us find. Okay, taking, suppose drawing the figure here, then we understand clearly. Suppose this is the line x plus y is equal to 1. Now one vertex of the equilateral triangle, what is it? Origin. Let us suppose A is 0, 0. ABC is the equilateral triangle. And here x coordinate and y coordinate both are what? 1 and 1. These two are equal, and here already 90 situated. And these two angles are equal. What is this angle? 45 degrees. And here also 45 degrees. Okay. Now I am taking 2 points on this line B and C. Join them. ABC is the equilateral triangle. And here angle, what is that? 60 degrees. Here also the angle 60 degrees. And here also 60. Now for that I am drawing the altitude. Altitude in an equilateral triangle, altitude, angular bisector, median, and the perpendicular bisector of the side BC all will coincide. Now this is altitude, that's why let it be D, the point of intersection with BC, and on that the orthocenter H will be exist. Orthocenter lies on the altitude of triangle. Okay, in an equilateral triangle, orthocenter, centroid both must coincide. Next, this line AD with x-axis how much angle it makes? Observe this triangle. Here already 45 degrees, here 90. Now this angle, what is that? Theta is equal to 45 degrees. Okay, let us find this distance. For that purpose, first of all AD find out. AD, what is the perpendicular distance of this line from the point A, nothing but origin. AD is equal to perpendicular distance from origin. What is that? Modulus of C. C nothing but constant there, -1, and divided by root of A square plus B square. 1 square plus 1 square. 1 by root 2. And next, H and G in an equilateral triangle, orthocenter, centroid, incenter, and circumcenter coincide. Okay, centroid divides each median or in the ratio. What is that? 2:1. That's why AH is to HZ, HD. AH is to HD is nothing but AZ is to ZD, that is equal to 2:1. Now AH is how much? 2 parts among total 3 parts. 2 by 3 of the length AD. AD, what is that? 1 by root 2. 2 by root 3 into 1 by root 2. Nothing but root 2 in this root 2 times divided by 3. Okay. Now we have AH length, what is that? Root 2 by 3. Now this is what is that? R. Okay. See, now on this line we have the coordinates of A. Let them be x1, y1. And the inclination of the line also we have 45 degrees. Now from that point A, above that point on this line, we have a point H, that is of course orthocenter of the triangle ABC. Now that orthocenter we want to find, and orthocenter is at a distance of root 2 by 3 from A. Now by using parametric equations we can find the coordinates of H. Now orthocenter H is equal to x1 plus r cos theta, comma y1 plus r sin theta. Here x1 nothing but what is that? 0 plus r nothing but distance of h from A. AH is equal to how much we get? Root 2 by 3. And r value root 2 by 3. And cos theta, theta value what is that? 45, 1 by root. Y1 0 and root 2 by 3 into sin 45 also 1 by root 2. These two will be cancelled. Now 0 plus 1 by 3, nothing but 1 by 3, 0 plus 1 by 3. Now 1 by 3 comma 1 by 3 are our required coordinates. Okay, thank you.